Hey everyone, welcome back to Williamson Ridge Outdoors. Today we are out here in the backyard with our brand new Kioti CS2520. And we are going to start putting this thing to the test and see if we can get the use out of it that we were hoping for by purchasing this subcompact tractor. So I have practiced with this tractor just a little bit before making this video, and I have been mowing with it, and I've taken the front loader off and the backhoe and done that a few times. And actually on previous videos, I actually did show that doing it for the first time to give an idea of like how much it takes to kind of learn, you know, to take this stuff on and off. But today I'm going to be kind of testing out the backhoe, and I've got a pretty big task for it. And I don't know that it's even capable of doing this, but I'm going to try it. This is only my second time of using the backhoe, so you know, it may be a little slow going, but it seems like I was catching on pretty good from the start. So let's jump in here and see how it does. Well, I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with the digging power of this. The more I use it, the more I get used to using it, and I can kind of figure out what I need to do to get the most power out of it. But if I can get the bucket of the big tractor under here and kind of start prying on it, it looks like that it would come out. So anyways, I'm gonna run up there, I'm gonna get the big tractor, and I'm gonna see if this thing will pry out of here. And if it will, we have had a very successful evening. And if it don't, like I say, I'm gonna keep working on it, so that'll be tomorrow. Nope, looks like it's pretty solid still. Nope, she's coming out of there. Woohoo! I gotta remind you, this tractor has a 3,000 pound or right at 3,000 pound lifting capacity, and it won't lift that up. Oh, now we got it rolled out of there. So I wanted to show just how big this tree root ball is. My tractor is actually sitting down in that hole right there, and the bucket, you can see how much higher it's raised above the tractor, and it's there at the top of the root ball. The tractor's sitting down in this big hole. That's a very big root ball right there. That would not have been possible with doing it with just the tractor by itself. Being able to dig out those roots and get a tree stump out this big is a super win. Like, I can't even explain how happy I am right now, because this is something I would have had to rent a machine to be able to get out of here. And now that I went ahead and made the investment in the machine, I got it out myself. And yes, it took the little tractor and the big one, because there's no way the little tractor could have pried that out of there and pushed it the rest of the way. Nor would the backhoe be strong enough in order to, even if I had all of it dug out, the way that this root ball is, I wouldn't have been able to move it with that little tractor at all. So the teamwork between the two is really what prevailed here. You can see how big this hole is where this stump was at. And like I say, there's no way I could have taken that out of there with just the Kubota M6060. That Coyote with the backhoe, that's awesome. That's exactly what I was looking for. because I didn't want to go a full-on backhoe or try to get an excavator or rent something to do jobs like this. And now I could see, yeah, I spent probably about an hour digging on this, but it was well worth that hour to not have to rent a piece of machinery. And this is not something I would have done if I did not have the backhoe. That's where that comes in handy at, because I would not have rented a machine to get rid of this one stump, or would not rent a machine to get, you know, another stump over there in 2 weeks, and so on and so forth. I mean, it'd just be, you know, when I have time and I'm going to mess around with, I have time to mess around with the backhoe, then this is the kind of stuff that you can do with it. Now, I've not tried to dig an actual ditch and just trench something. I think digging a tree out like this actually is probably harder than just digging a trench, because you're trying to manipulate roots and try to get through that kind of stuff, and, you know, break those roots loose and trying to make sure that you get the correct ones in order for that thing to come loose. So I hope you enjoyed today's video of the Kioti CS2520. Right now, I couldn't be happier with the purchase of that machine, but stay tuned, because there's going to be a whole series of videos putting that little tractor to work, using all the features on it, using the front loader, the mower, the backhoe, and I'll make a playlist for all those Kioti CS2520 videos so that you can watch them all in one place. If you enjoyed today's video, I appreciate you hitting that thumbs up button. Follow along for all the Kioti CS2520 videos, and we'll see you on the next one.